Sanibonani, this is RalphyAlot and ngiyalamukela kumbuzo elichumi lanye ejaha lakho. Anyway, this is RalphyAlot, aka the Big Kwa, and welcome to my 11 questions with Mind of a Boyfriend. Let's go. All right, let me see what you people have in store for me. First question: who are you and what are you known for? I'm RalphyAlot, and as the name says, I do a lot of things. I make things happen. I'm a podcaster, events curator, fashion designer, stylist, cultural influencer, if you want to say. I'm just a lot of things, you know? I'm a melting pot of creativity, basically. Cool. Anyway, let me see what people who think know me asked me here. Okay. Have you ever used your fame to get bums? Fame has used me to bums. It's actually the other way around, guys. If you're someone who people know, naturally they're just going to come through. So I didn't use the fame to get bums, but the popularity, I don't want to use the word fame, the popularity got me bums here and there. Anyway, we're off to a rocky start. Second question, sorry. How do you handle differences in libido or desires in a relationship? How do you handle differences in libido or desires in a relationship? I feel like this question, this is such a hot seat question, but how do I handle that? There are times, as a guy, there are times where you're going to be down. You just hope your partner is going to understand. And then there are times, again, as well, this is actually the more dangerous time, where you feel like you have high sex drive and maybe your partner is not keeping up. So you just have to keep your dick to yourself and not end up cheating. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's it. And then, next question. These are fire questions. Shout out to the IG pages. This is going to put me in trouble with my girl. But yeah. How many plates of isichala do you think you have eaten your whole life? With how many liters of soup? I'm not a big fan of isichala, so likely probably 1,000, and then it has to be more than 100 liters of soup. This is such a wild question. Who even asks such things? But it's fine. Okay. Next question. Kotwane or HT? These are my boys, guys. These are my boys. Come on. What are you doing, you people? Ash. Shout out to Ash for actually doing the shows. Shout out to Ash for organizing Garden of House. But on the decks, I'll have to go with Kot. Because I was Kot in old school hip hop. Have you guys ever been to Cotton at 2 a.m.? That's why I'm selecting Kot. Because he knows. All right. And then next question. Would you date someone who has been with blessers before? If I don't know, ignorance is bliss. That's what they say. Yeah. So if I don't know, then it's fine. But if I find out, hey. Hectic. Anyway, on to the next. I'm not moving too fast, right? All right. One relationship that almost sent you to ICU. Spare no details. This is your telenovela now. So you guys want me to be on Telemundo. So yeah, this girl, high school, she left me for a better guy. Yeah, that was bad, bro. The guy had a car. He had more sneakers. Like, he was literally, he was even light-skinned. Like, he was beating me on all categories. Doc, there was nothing I could do there. I just lost. I literally just lost. There was nothing I could do. So, yeah, this is a good question. Shout out to you. And then, who's the most famous person in your contacts? If you called, would they answer? There's a lot of famous people in my contact list. Let me think. Currently, it has to be Night Freak. Yeah, it has to be Night Freak. If I call him, yes, he'll definitely answer. Unless he's probably on a different time zone, unless he's sleeping. But if he's awake, if I call, he's going to answer and say, how far lapo? Suyenzeni? Yeah, so yeah. Okay. What even is your job, and do you get paid to go to events? Yes, I get paid to go to events. I have a corporate job, but I don't want to spill too many details about it. But I have a corporate job with an international organization. And then for events, yes, as I said in my intro, I curate events, I consult for events, I influence for events, I promote for events. So I even do my own events. So depending on the type of event that you see me at, sometimes I'll be paid to be there. Sometimes I'm supporting my friends. Sometimes it's actually my event. So I don't know if you answered, but a lot happens there. Okay. We seem to be moving fast. This should be 22 questions with. Okay. What are you most insecure about? This question is open-ended, so I'll just say I'm most insecure about my son. I don't want him to grow up to be a loser, man. So yeah, that's what I'm most insecure about. I have to groom that guy to be the coolest and most responsible nigga out there. That's it. I have to be responsible about my son. I'm insecure about my son. So I don't even want like fishy people around my son. Not many people know him. So yeah, guess that's it. And then, on to the last question. Who do you think is the worst dressed person in the industry? I've actually styled this person, but then as soon as I stopped styling him, he went back to his ways. I'd really want to see him dress better. Holy 10 dresses like trash, bro. Like Vilema Simini, come on, man. Just do better on that. Because what I hate is that I styled this guy. We styled this guy. And for some time, he was really now coming nice. And then, life happened. But anyway, this has been 11 questions with Mind of a Boyfriend. My name is RalphyAlot. Catch me on the socials, mostly on X at RalphyAlot or kid_Ralphy. Shout out to you. How many minutes?